Good morning, students. Let's start this session with question number 6 in exercise 5.2. Check whether minus 150 is a term of the AP 11, 8, 5, 2, etc. So what did they ask you to do? You need to check whether in the AP minus 150 is also a term or not. What is given? Given is an AP with 11, 8, 5, 2, etc. So from this AP, what and all values you can find out? A, which is your first term, is 11. D is equal to the difference of second and first term, that is equal to 8 minus 11, which is equal to minus 3. What do you want to find out? To find whether minus 150 is a term of this AP. For this, what shall we do? Let us assume that minus 150 is also a term of the AP. If you want to assume the value of minus 150 also as a term of that AP, you need to consider the value of minus 150 as AN. Then substitute in the formula. Formula is AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Now the AN here is minus 150. What is A? A is 11. And what is N? That is what we want to find out. And what is the value of D? It is minus 3. Minus 150. Transpose this 11 to the next side of your equation. What will you get? Minus 11 into minus 3. Now this is minus 161 equal to N minus 1 into minus 3. Bring this minus 3 also to the next side. It will go with division. Minus and minus will get cancelled. 161 by 3 is equal to N minus 1. So what is the value of N? 161 by 3 plus 1. If you take LCM and if you solve, what will you get? Into 3, right? 161 plus 3 equal to N. So N value is 164 by 3. You are getting the value of N as a fraction. If you divide the fraction, you will be getting a decimal. I told you already, N will never take the value of a decimal or a fraction or a negative value. N will always go with a positive real number. So here it means that minus 150 is not a term of the given AP. In the next exercise, we are going to learn how to find out the sum of a given AP. I told you in the first exercise itself, APs are of two types. One, it is finite AP, and the next it is infinite AP. Now, in this exercise, we are going to learn how to find out the sum for both the finite as well as the infinite AP. The formula for finding sum of n terms of an AP. Sum of n terms of an AP is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. It's a new formula, children, make a note of it. N represents the number of terms, a represents the first term, and d represents the common difference of an AP. We will be using this formula for an infinite AP. If we have an infinite AP and if we did not know what is the last term or what is the total number of terms in that AP, there we will be using this formula. There is another formula for finite AP also. The formula for finite AP is Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus n. So n is as usual the number of terms in an AP. A is the first term. And what is this L? In the second exercise, I told you L is nothing other than the last term of an AP. If an AP is finite, we will be knowing how many number of terms, total number of terms in that AP, as well as we will be knowing that what is the last term of the AP. Using the two formula, sum of an AP formula. We are going to solve all the sums in exercise 5.3. We turn the page in your column book, page number 112. Question number 1. Find the sum of the following APs. I told you already that in this exercise we are going to find only the sum of the given APs. Let me do the third subdivision. Subdivision 1 and 2 is homework. What is given in subdivision 3? An AP is given 0.6, 1.7, 2.8, etc. 200 terms. What did you understand from this? We get the value of A as 0.6. D also we can find by subtracting 0.6 from 1.7, that is 1.1. And N here is given as 100. We need to find sum for 100 terms. So what do we want to find out? We need to find Sn. We need to find Sn. That is S100 here. So let's start solving the sum. Before solving the sum, check whether the given AP is finite or infinite. Here the AP is infinite. So which formula we will be using for Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Substitute all the values. We need to find out S100, that is 100 by 2 into 0.6 plus 100 minus 1 into, what is the value of d? 1.1. 50, 100 by 2 is 50, 2 into 0.6 is 1.2, 100 minus 1 is 99 into 1.1, 50, 1.2 plus 99 into 1.1. One not 8.9 into 110.1 is equal to 5505. The sum of this AP is 5505. Simply you need to substitute the values in the given formula. Before you write the formula, you need to go through the question properly to find out whether it is finite AP or infinite AP. After substituting the given values, you need to execute the calculation to find out the sum. The next subdivision, they gave an AP which is an infinite AP and they asked us to find the sum for 11 terms. So what is given? A is given, the first term 1 by 50. Then how we will find out D? 1 by 12 minus 1 by 15. Take LCM, 60 into 4 into 4 into 5 into 5. 5 minus 4 by 60 gives you 1 by 60. So the value of D is 1 by 60. A we found, D we found. Then by the question they asked us to find out S11. What is the given type of AP? It is infinite. So Sn formula here is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Substitute all the values. 11 by 2 into 2 into A is 1 by 15 plus what is N? 11 minus 1 into what is D? 1 by 60, which is equal to 11 by 2 into 2 by 15 plus 10 into 1 by 60. 11 by 2 into 2 by 15 plus 1 by 6. Take LCM for these two terms. Into 2 into 5 gives you 30. Into 2 into 5, which is equal to 11 by 2 into 4 plus 5 by 30. 11 by 2 into 9 by 30. If you simplify by 3 tables, 3 and here it is 10, 33 by 20. The sum of 11 terms of the given AP in fourth subdivision is 33 by 20. Question number 2, subdivision 1. See the given AP 7 plus 10, 1 by 2 plus 14 plus etc. plus 84. It stops with 84. What does it mean? It is an finite AP. We did not know how many number of terms are there in the AP, but we know that it is a finite AP. So whatever value is given in this sum, A value is 7. D value is second term minus first term which is equal to 21 by 2 minus 7. When you take LCM here, you will get 21 minus 14 by 2 which is equal to 7 by 2. The value of D is 7 by 2. It is given, and what else is given? The last term. What is the last term for finite AP? The last term is AN, which is equal to 84 is also given. What do we want to find? We need to find SN. Let's start with the formula for finite AP, that is SN is equal to N by 2 into A plus L, the first term plus the last term. Okay, now we know the value of A. We know what is L also, that is 84. What about N? We did not know the value of N for this finite AP. So how are we going to find out the value of AN? So here AN is 84 and you know the formula for AN is A plus N minus 1 into D. AN is 84, A is 7 and N we did not know. We need to find out the position of this value 84 and D here is 7 by 2. 84 minus 7 is equal to N minus 1 into 7 by 2. 77 is equal to N minus 1 into 7 by 2. Transpose 7 by 2 also to the next side. 2 by 7 is equal to N minus 1. 11 into 2, 22 is equal to N minus 1. N is equal to 22 plus 1. Value of N is equal to 23. Got the value of N as 23, then we proceed with Sn. Sn is equal to N by 2 into A plus L. N we found now 23 by 2. A is the first term, that is 7, and L is the last term, that is 84, which is equal to 23 by 2 into 91. 23 into 91. 2093 by 2. The sum of the terms, sum of 23 terms for this given AP is 2093 by 2. Okay, now we'll see the third sum. In the third sum, we need to find out the value of D and A10. It is clearly given in the question itself. They gave the value of A3 is 15, S10 is 125. So how we will write A3 as? A3 is equal to A plus 2D is equal to 15. Consider this as your first equation. And for Sn, what is the formula? N by 2 into 2A plus N minus 1 into D. So substitute all the values here. S10 is equal to 10 by 2 into 2A plus 10 minus 1, that is 9, into D. That is 125 is equal to 5 into 2A plus 9D. When you solve this, 125 by 5 is equal to 2A plus 9D you will get. So 25 is equal to 2A plus 9D, your second equation. Solve equation 1 and 2, linear equation in two variables by elimination method. Let us have the second equation as such, and we are going to multiply the first equation with 2. So what we will get, 2a plus 4d is equal to 2 into 15, 30. And your second equation is 2a plus 9d is equal to 25. Minus 5d is equal to 5. D is equal to minus 1. We got the value of D as minus 1. Now substitute the value of D in equation 1. You will be getting A. A plus 2 into minus 1 is equal to 15. A minus 2 is equal to 15. A is equal to 15 plus 2, which is equal to 17. So we got A is 17. What they ask you to find out in the question, we need to find out D and A10. Got the value of D, we got the value of A. Now we will find out what is A10. How we will find out A10? A plus 9D. That is equal to 17 plus 9 into minus 1. 17 minus 9, which is equal to 8. The value of A10 is 8. Subdivision 5, they gave the value of D and S9. We need to find A and A9. First we will take Sn formula. What is that? N by 2 into 2A plus N minus 1 into D. Here for S9, the formula goes like 9 by 2 into 2A plus 9 minus 1 is 8 and the value of D is 5. S9 is 75 is equal to 9 by 2 into 2A plus 40. Transpose 9 by 2. 75 into 2 by 9 equal to 2A plus 40. 150 by 9 is equal to 2A plus 40. 150 by 9 minus 40 is equal to 2A. 50 by 9 minus 40 equal to 2A. Simplify this. What will you get by 3? 50 by 3 minus 40 equal to 2A. Take LCM into 3 into 3. 50 minus 120 by 3 equal to 2A. Minus 70 by 3 equal to 2A. Take 2 to the other side. Minus 70 by 6 is equal to A. Simplify this also again. Minus 35 by 3 is equal to A. Now we got the value of A, which is minus 35 by 3. Then they ask us to find out A9. A9 is A plus 8D. That is minus 35 by 3 plus 8 into the value of D is 5. Minus 35 by 3 plus 40. Minus 35 by 3 plus 120. If you take LCM, you will get 120. So the value of A9 is equal to 85 by 3. We got the value of A as minus 35 by 3 and A9 is 85 by 3. Subdivision 6, it is given that the value of A is 2, D is equal to 8 and Sn is equal to 90. We need to find N and then An. First substitute all the values in Sn formula. N by 2 into 2A plus N minus 1 into D. What is Sn? That is 90. N value we did not know, we need to find out. A value is 2 and D value is 8. 90 is equal to N by 2 into 4 plus multiply 8 with N and 1. 8n minus 8. 90 is equal to N by 2 into 4 minus 8 becomes minus 4 plus 8n. Divide this 2 with 4 and 8. N into minus 2 plus 4n. Now multiply n with minus 2 and 4n. 90 is equal to minus 2n plus 4n square. Transpose 90 to the other hand side. 4n square minus 2n minus 90 is equal to 0. Again simplify this by dividing 2. We get 2n square minus n minus 45 is equal to 0. So what this equation is called as quadratic equation. Quadratic equation, the degree of the quadratic equation is always 2. So if n is having the power as 2, then how many number of values of n we will get when we solve this equation? We will get 2 values of n. Okay, let's start solving this equation. 2 into 45 becomes minus 90. You need to find out two integers so that the sum must be minus 1 and the product should be minus 90. So let's go for 10 and 9. 10 into 9 is 90. We need to get minus 90, and when we have the difference we should have minus 1. Since here it is minus 90, we need to take only one integer as negative. The other one should be positive. And the difference is negative. So that implies that the greater number should be minus. So minus 10 plus 9 is equal to minus 1. Now the second term of this quadratic equation is splitted as 10n and 9n. After this, what we will do? Group two terms. Take the common terms outside. 2n will get n minus 5, and here take 9 will get n minus 5. So how many factors we have here? 2 factors. The first one is the common factor n minus 5, and the second one is 2n plus 9. Equate each factor to 0. What we will get? N minus 5 equal to 0 gives you n is equal to 5. And equate 2n plus 9 also equal to 0. 2n is equal to minus 9, and n is equal to minus 9 by 2. We got two values of n. I told you n will never take a negative value. N will never go as a fraction or a decimal. N should be always a positive whole number. N should not be an integer also. So neglect the value of n is equal to minus 9 by 2. The value of n is 5. So we found out the value of n is 5. Then we need to find out the value of an. What will be an then? A5. How we will calculate A5? A plus 4D. What is the value of A here? 2. What is the value of D here? 8. 2 plus 32, which is equal to 34. We found A5 is equal to 34. There are 15 sums given as homework for today. Examples 11 to 16. And in exercise, question number 1, subdivision 1 and 2. Question number 2, subdivision 2 and 3. And question number 3, 1, 2, 3, 9 and 10.